A lot of things are happening right now. I've got into some counseling with a pretty good counselor who specifically works with, I think, gay and like gender variant kids and teenagers. And her partner is the, I don't know. My dad just says partner. I don't know if it's partner in the business sense or partner in the family sense. I don't know. Her partner is a transgender expert, but doesn't work with teenagers, which was disappointing. But they're kind of working together on my case, so it's been really good being in counseling with those two. My parents have gone in a couple times, and just in general, it's good to have a third party that knows what a transsexual is and has some kind of experience with them, and will call me he in front of them, and to the point where it's like, why aren't you calling him he? Which is that's kind of the feeling that I want them to get, which is why my friends will ask me, my friends who call me he when we're alone together or in front of other people, always ask me, do I still call you he in front of your parents? And I'm like, yes, of course you still call me he in front of my parents. I don't magically change just because they're around. And I want them to kind of get that feeling of understanding that that's who I am and everybody else knows it. And my dad has pretty much instantly started using male pronouns. I don't know, it was like the magic switch had just been flipped, and I didn't think that that's how that worked. But apparently. And next year, we talked about what school I'm going to go to. I'm definitely not going to go to the school I went to last year, and that had been the district where everybody knew me. I'm going to start over an entirely new school in a new district, and I'm going to transition. I'm going to introduce myself to my teachers. Going to go in before school starts at some point and meet the administration and meet the office staff and all of my teachers for this year, and explain to them what's going on and kind of what that implies for how they're to treat me. And yes, this is my legal name and my legal gender, but it's not who I am, and just to explain to them that they need to use male pronouns towards me and that they need to use my chosen name, which is probably going to be Jacob. I think at this point it's almost definite. All I'm really waiting for is for my dad to call me at once, and then it'll be my name. I don't know. That'll be the line. I'm not sure why, but it is. Then when I meet the other students, I'm a guy. No complications, no transgender, transsexual, none of that. I'm a guy. My reason for this, instead of going in and explaining to every single person I meet what this shouldn't even really need explaining why I'd want to do this, is instead of, meeting every single person and having to explain, at least once per person what a transsexual is and get mixed results as to how accepted it is. And basically submit myself for judgment to them and to have them decide for themselves who I am. I'm not doing that. I'm a guy. I don't think a lot of kids my age are really ready to be accepting and to not be an asshole about someone being a transsexual. Excuse the language, it was the only way I could think of to phrase that. To be open-minded and accepting, as my dad would say, or as I should say. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pretend to be cisgendered. I think that's going to be really cool. Because I think that way people will be able to see me more for who I am and less for the parts I do or don't have. Because I'm just sick of my physical body holding me back from being friends with the people I want to be friends with, and from being accepted as a guy. I'm just sick of it. And the really only concern I have is that my voice hasn't changed yet. Other than that, I pass almost 100% until I just open my stupid mouth, and here comes that. But and I'm gonna tell you guys what I told my counselor and what I told my dad. People don't argue with you when when you tell them you're a guy, if they have any question. And I do get asked if I'm a guy or a girl a lot. But people, when you say, when they say, are you a girl or a boy? And you say boy, they don't say, no, you're not. You don't argue with someone who says that. You just say, oh, you're a really feminine looking guy. Make fun of them for that or not, as you choose. But you don't, unless there's like, it's really obvious and they're really obviously not, you don't argue. My binder, I bought 2 binders, and they should be coming in the mail this week. I've been driving my mom crazy, asking her every day, when do you think they'll come? Have they come yet in the mail? I'm so freaking excited. I bought a normal one that's full length but only has compression in the top half. I bought both from Underworks. I think I bought the kind that velcros on the side. And then I bought a swim binder, one that you can wear in the water, which is just a full compression t-shirt tank top, because I go swimming a ton. I love swimming. And I hate that I haven't been swimming much at all this summer because I'm incredibly uncomfortable. I wear, guy swim trunks and a t-shirt with my tightest sports bras that I own under it, and I still do not pass when I go swimming. Because even my baggy shirts are then really tight, clee shirts, and I really hope that with the addition of that swim binder under there, instead of a really tight sports bra, that I'll be able to pass at the pool, be able to go swimming with my peeps and get some exercise and maybe a tan. Yeah. That's what I look forward to in life right now. That's what I've got to say. New school, new name. It's a very big change in my life, and I think it's going to be a really good one. I think that I'm going to be, a lot more comfortable in my own skin. But mostly, I'm excited. School starts in a month. Well, no, in a little bit over a month. And I think, just a thought, that this is most likely going to be the best year of my life. I mean, not to jinx it now,